You need not believe in the will of the ancients to receive of their guidance. Like the tide and the current, it is there always. Why do these problems always turn out to be so much more complex than they seem? Couldn't we have a simple straightforward adventure for once? The good guy's good, the bad guy's bad. No drama nor intrigue, and it all ends with tea and tarts. Man, I'll say I love you so much. My sweet, sweet elf daughter. The will of the ancients. If only it were so simple. It doesn't feel all that honorable or heroic to strike first, but if it leads to less bloodshed in the end. Is it wrong of me to be a bit excited? I know the circumstances are grave, but imagine what those ruins might hold. Huh. I would not care for what happened in Limsa to be repeated a world away. The Bentos know not what they do. Is this... I don't remember much of Limsa's history. I know they were all pirates, but I don't know. Oyage has a mind to call on an old friend. Who old? How old? Though our course hath been decided, to pursue it we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. I speak of Bismarck. Pray follow me to Sullen that we might seek an audience with him once more. Did you scrub his teeth? Because if not, he's probably not going to be very happy of you, like, wake him up again. From here, we press onward to the Isle of Hen. I myself shall proceed on foot. You've perfected your technique then? What, travel just walking on water? Yes, so the water will be as glass beneath my feet and provide the purchase fragile yet true. Watch closely. Oh my god, you serious about that? Oh, I certainly shall. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Aye, it would be a pity if you drowned, truly. Oh hush, I'm sure it'll be brilliant. Go ahead. Uh-huh. He's done it. Man, I hope you can see that. It's pretty foggy. Wow. Man, I'm gonna report him. That's cheating. Huh? Oh, that's sad. Oh my god. What a level. Man, it's lucky that you did it, like, right a few yards away rather than, like, in the middle of the ocean. My apologies, the technique required the purest of focus, and mine was lacking. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the flock, and with their aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. God, you really, really hate the water, don't you? I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit towards the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired? Well, now you're tired. Daddy? It's nothing to worry about, only a dizzy spell. I thought it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Oh no, I think I know what's happening. Thankfully, we have an alternative, a wonderful little invention. I'm certain you'll agree. Miraculous. Yeah, but I think they're starting to break down because I think wasn't it who left first? Was it Uriaje? I think Alphinaud and Alcé were the last. Tancred, I think, was the first. Because he was either longest, and then Uriaje was the second longest. So, yeah, I think it's like their spirits breaking down. Are starting to break down. Do you think those two are really alright? Perhaps we should take a moment to rest. Daddy, are you alright? Before you make some quip about age catching up with me, you'd be out of breath too if you had to drag Uriaje out of the sea without so much as a warm-up. Okay, fair enough. What sort of dealings with the flat, I wonder? Man, you seriously hate the water enough that you would risk yourself dealing with the flat instead of just, you know, at the very least trying to learn how to use a boat. I must admit, I'd been keen to attempt walking on water myself, though I know what Alcé would say. Get a flotation device. I'll stick to swimming, thank you very much. That's fine. You're actually a goddamn good swimmer. I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than mine experimental magics. You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths, serene one. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them and I will take you below. With all haste shall it be done. So, did you agree? Though I agreed to a favor in kind. Regrettably, it is not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs dive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me not. Oh, for heaven's sake, is that all? Griffin and I are more than capable of that. Thanks, Alcé. With the Kojin's blessing, we have done it. We'll have done with it in moments, and better that than standing here and listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right you take. You the left, now go. Right. Lady of action. Good girl. Yeah, I just remembered Alcé and Lise also have the blessing so they can breathe underwater too. Oh, you are... Oh, I'm totally gonna charge you for that, dude. I'll remember the depth. Also, I just noticed too when I remembered that there was like a note here that was needed for the latest recipes that this freaking island is actually whale shaped. Ain't that neat? Okay, there's a lot of barnacles. Barnacles are very tenacious looking. Ew. After a good deal of prying from various angles, you dislodge the barnacle. But where did the barnacles come from? Do they exist in the lake too? Obviously, I know nothing about sea life. Barnacle number 2 removed. Okay, that took less than a minute. Man. Elsie was right, just wasting time hearing Oriashi complain about how much he can't swim. Would you please keep an eye on Decrepit and Oriashi? I'm still not convinced they're alright. Figured you finished. I'm fucking done. Hi. Apologies for sitting this one out, but it did seem more appropriate for those of you with the Kojin's blessing to handle it. The power to breathe underwater seems most convenient. Mayhap the Kojin might be persuaded to grant me it when we return to the source. I can't swim after all. He actually did learn to swim. I'm so proud of you. Well, it was disgusting. I pray we'll not be required to attend to any other matters of personal hygiene. Fine efforts are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. Isn't the next patch coming tomorrow? I don't remember when they said it would be. Much, much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember a long time ago, another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. Ah. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. Told me he wished to live in peace, away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was. Brief though it always is. But I remember him and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day and many days since. But the light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly. And I am here. I am awake. Feels good to speak and to be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. Thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach thee the language plan. Oh no, it's shaking a bit. Thank you, little friend, but it is time I grant you your request. But first, I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I would not have you struck by errant debris. But this island was named for man. How easily the past is forgotten. It passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history, like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand about making vague and mysterious allusions? While he maketh ready to deliver us unto our destination, Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Colusa. Oh, I feel as though there was more to it. Indeed there was, but I had no bearing on the task at hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine, later then. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite? For Oriashi and Tancred in particular. I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Sure you are, Daddy. Mine was but a momentary lapse in concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't put yourself, so please rest for me. Oh, she's giving you the puppy eyes. Right, if you insist. You too, Griffin. You've been running yourself rag. No, I haven't. I'm fucking fine. Yes, ma'am. But I feel fine. Yeah. In that case, I leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the split hole anon. She called him old man. Word of advice, never let it show. When she realizes you struck the nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. That's sad. Hold on, let me do that. Yeah. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in Sullen that's better for it than most. Come with me. Oh, you're gonna take us to a nice spot? Tancred? Oh, I guess I'm part of the old men crew. Damn it. Where's this? Huh? With age cometh wisdom, or so I pray. Hey, don't lump me into you. I'm still young. May as well have a seat. We wouldn't want our elderly knees to give out. Oh god, do you see Oriaji crossing his legs? Oh my god. To hear her speak, you'd think I'm on my deathbed by the 12. I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. The countenance belies thy words, Mr. Tancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. Oh, really? Man, that's a great view. That's perfect weather. Brilliant view. Majestic view. And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? We got time for fishing? Help someone, quickly. I'm nerve fisher. Why are you a nerve? It's Nightshade. We was attacked on the road from the Crystarium, barely escaped with my life. Nightshade is those Elysian renegades. I suppose we might have predicted this. But my elderly knees... You mean you'll help for free? Thank you. If I recall correctly, Nightshade is the local band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us overmuch. No more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation at any rate. Wait. Hi. We was ambushed. I ran, but my friend, who weren't fast enough. I was doing a lot of fates that gave a lot of context on what they do. Like, they do sacrifices and stuff to gain, like, magic powers or whatever. So, hopefully your friend ain't dead. Or being subjected to some unreasonable kind of torture. There's a lot of people here. Oh. There's one dead dude. Oh, I know you guys. Fortunately, this one wasn't clever enough to bring support. Never fear, Nightshade ain't no match for the guard. Composed Fisher. Can you believe this? I don't even have anything worth stealing. They don't want you, they want your body. I'll save our miscreant appear unharmed. These two have matters well at hand by the looks of it. That was all. I didn't have to do shit. I'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. That you, milady? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow the honor of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognize your companion. Ah, yes, from the infirmary. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet and on patrol. It's nothing as official as all that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty. But as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, see? That's admirable. There are few so devoted to their duty in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us is satisfied with just seeing out our service. It feels like we could be doing more, like we should be doing more. Well, it's all about having the will to help your fellow man and the resolve to see it through. I remember you, the excitable one. Very good, Mr. Which would be less, insulting. I don't think he ever gave me a name. Sorry, milady. I've got a bit overexcited the other day. Couldn't get my words out. The name is Vonard, milady. I'm with the guard, but I don't just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot. Just like the Warriors of Light. Oh no, those words struck with you. Man, I hope it's not gonna lead to anything bad in the future. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far out from our own little corner of Norvrent. What we'd really like to do is travel to better ourselves, to go where the need is greatest. How can you travel when Norvrent is literally the only viable, like, landmass in the entire world? But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, then that's what we'll do. Well, that's pretty noble. I just hope it doesn't lead to unintended consequences. Well, future heroes of the first, do you think? They not want for spirit. 'Tis but a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it availeth us not to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elidibus's schemes to light. Ooh, I get shoes. It is in the... Pains me to think that men with such pure intent are being made to serve Asian ends, however directly. But they're right, the people need heroes. Ooh, nice. Beneath the surface. Thus reminded of the urgency of your investigation, Uriage would press on. Why? Though our respite was cut short, it's either respite or respite, I don't remember. I dare say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elidibus machinations will be conductive to relaxation. We may as well we may as well make for the split hole now. Okay, that's all the way in Colusia, right? Woo! Split hole. Tempest. That would be... okay. Right? Is right the furthest one? Okay. Right. Oh, there's Talos here. Huh. I swear, with enough Talos, I reckon we could do damn near anything. Can you imagine the ship we could run with them? Of course, we'd still need more than a few good men on board to keep the course. Though it's a mighty fine dream, a grand dream fit for this new Yulmore everyone's been talking about. Huh. What? Hey! You arrived rather early. Are you certain you did as you were told? What? Hey! What's keeping Bismarck? Surely it doesn't take this long to shake off a few loose stones. We rested, didn't we, Griffin? We rested. I mean, we didn't fight. I mean, that's fair enough. So how much of a respite did you actually enjoy? Half a moment's? Hey, why is everyone accusing us of not resting? Perhaps we ought to have clarified what Bismarck meant by a short while. To his mind, our whole lives might be as the blink of an eye. All are present, now we need but a word of... Oh, Bismarck's coming. It's time. Pray make ready. Oh! So we go straight to it? Like, we don't even... Okay, well, fair enough. I mean, I guess Bismarck takes us straight to it. Altar. Whether or not we find the knowledge we seek, we have a duty to stem the Bentos' aggression. Yulmar has only just begun to rebuild. It's true. This is a very fragile time for them to be getting pillaged. We can't be certain that the Bentos are all we'll find down there. Stay alert. What are we waiting for? I'm waiting for you! Actually, we're waiting for me. Give me a sec. I like to think my skills have improved in some small way since the last time we fought together. I won't let you down. I know you won't. Don't you worry. Unlike Amarat, the ruins which we now seek are no illusion. There is no knowing what awaits below. Must hope that whatever slumbers in the depths will help to shed some light upon Illidibidi recent activities. Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Illidibidi. Illidibidi? Isn't that what I said? Illidibidi. Okay. So what am I needing? They don't get like XP from this, so I can just choose whoever. I'm going as Gunbreaker because that's the fastest route. I'm impressed with Yastola's magics. I'll say we'll kind of need like a... How about I just get rid?
Here we go.
You know what? I'm gonna trust you, my boy.